Hi there, Tube. Miss Layweather here. We're on the ground in Essendon, Melbourne at the moment. Just waiting to cross these gates here. We're on the traffic road. Wrong side of the road, so I might head over to the correct side. But up here, just in front of us, is the taxiway. It goes between the rest of the airport and the maintenance hangars over that side. And occasionally these gates open to let us through. So while we wait here for whatever's going on over there, I'll just have a chat about what we're going to do today. We're going to be flying a H135 helicopter. That's the freeware one from High Performance Group. And we'll be taking off out of Essendon here, tracking down south. So we'll probably be crossing these runways, heading down south to Flemington, and then popping over to land at Batman Park. Take off from Batman Park, head over the MCG, do a couple of orbits of the MCG, and maybe even over the top of it. Head down to Albert Park Lake, a little bit further down to Point Ormond, up to Station Pier, Williamstown, and Westgate Bridge, before we head back up into Essendon. Hi there to everyone. We have Infinite Flight, we have Aviator 997. Weather was pretty bad this morning, sure was. Aliek. Yes, that's fair. Yes, that's true, Lachlan, but we don't want to fly out of Moorabbin because Moorabbin has no scenery for us, so who knows. I'm pretty sure no Westpac helicopter has landed at the Batman Park. Oh, here we go. The gates are opening. Taxiway gates are closing, and the normal traffic gates are opening. So in a couple of seconds we'll be able to drive past and head on up to our helicopter. Let's go. This is a taxiway. It's pretty fun to drive on and place that aeroplane, sometimes taxi along. Up we go here, past some of these car yards. We have Mitsubishi, what's this one? Nissan, or Nissan as the Americans would say, but Nissan, Volkswagen. Up to the roundabout here. Past Holden, I think that is. No, that's MG. Okay. Zuzu. There's Holden. I like Holden. My car's a Holden. There's Honda. Barwon Heads. There's a fair way off. I'm not even sure that's in any scenery, but we can go there. There's Ford. I know, where are we? Yes, 997. I am also lost right at this very moment. Let's just drive around and see if we can find our way to where we are meant to be, which is the helicopter base. Oh, the tram stop. Yeah, that's way over there. Oh, there's the big E. Kind of going the way that I think we're meant to be going. I hope. At least if we do get lost, we're getting closer to where we need to be. Into this turning lane. Pretty sure this is where we're meant to be. Ah yes, here we are. So, up these stairs, into there. Ah, that's the Victoria Police Air Wing. And we can just imagine going through this gate here. Plop. Here's the copper chopper, which has a habit of hovering near my house every night at 3 in the morning. And its brother. Here's what we're flying today. We'll just go past the HEMS aircraft. This is the aeromedical thing. We often see this one flying into the hospital while I'm playing live action roleplay, LARP, Swordcraft. This tends to come in and out of Royal Melbourne Hospital quite a bit. But yeah, today we'll be flying this thing. What's that, a hire car that you can drive into town? Sounds fun. Cool. Camera time. External camera. We don't know how that works. Good looking helicopter. This is the completely freeware helicopter. Obviously the scenery is not freeware. Jump on in. See what's happening here. Let's get this door open if we can. I need to be able to see the rotor brake to make sure it's not in that position, which it is. Cool, rotor brake is off. That thing is huge in this helicopter. On the 145 it's not even that big, and that's a larger helicopter, but anyway. Strange things. Thanks for that, Lachlan. We don't have the correct entrances to the building. Oh well. Is the isn't the air ambulance to that one there? Yeah, that one there. At least the exit's there. Entrance might not be. Anyhow, let's get some power on the aircraft. We've got the battery. Yep. Okay, we've got some systems coming online. I'm going to go over here and turn on our... what's it called again? That one. Our VTC on an MFD. Beautiful. Let's do the fire tests. Aircraft's got 2 engines. Yes, we will be flying around Station Pier. That's one of my intentions. This is more of a scenic tour, not a rescue mission, so we're just looking at the scenery really. And the lamp test. Yep, all those are nice and red. That should clear out as soon as they've done their self-tests. Done. DC receipt, I don't think I've got anything there. Inverter is in, standby batteries on. Don't need the fuzz burn, don't need the aircon at the moment. Pito's on. Need to prime the fuel. Gonna chuck in a posi and an anti-coal. Emergency exit lights, that's everything I need. Main apron. Oh, we can do that when we get back. Not sure about hovers axing, but we can use the camera. Melbourne approach, I guess, 1320. Need to push the talk button. There we go. And let's start the engines. Let's just go for it.
Walker 597, contact Melbourne Tower on 120.5.
Starting at the right first.
Tower 1205. Thank you, Walker 597.
Melbourne 5, good day, velocity 619 east, 3000, climbing 5000. Velocity 619, good day, departures identified, climb by assist, level 240, cancel speed restriction.
And one's rising.
Climb by assist 240, cancel speed, velocity 619.
Let's see how we're going. Oh yeah, that's right, Lachlan. I did ask you a question about what's our call sign. What call sign should we be using? Is it Lifesaver 30? Or is it something else? I don't know my helicopter ops at all. You reckon we should be at visitor parking? Is that the southern apron or? I guess it is southern apron, isn't it? Near the H81 pad. Or is it eastern apron? Somewhere down there. How's that battery going? Battery's fine. Alright, so we've got an engine going, only one so far, but we can go into avionics. Clock is in. Yeah, I like that. We're in coupled mode. All parts in-op. Cool. I don't need any flight plan. I'm just going to visually fly.
784, 2500.
7 to the ATIS 1180.
Got a 784, g'day Melbourne departures identified, climb by the SID, flight level 240, cancel speed restrictions.
These aren't working.
By the SID, 240, cancel speed restrictions, corner 784.
Notify receipt of information Romeo. Time check, 0857
Oh, that's cool.
and a half.
Yeah, I got over there. Hover taxi it. Speaking of which, we do need the other engine going. Let's go. Picking up right engine. Lifesaver 30 it is. Cool. At least I know that bit.
Melbourne Terminal Information Romeo. Expect
Romeo.
ILS or GLS approach. Runway 16 for arrivals. Runway 27 for departures. Wind 050 degrees, 4 knots. Visibility greater than 10 kilometers. Cloud broken 4,100 feet. Temperature 10. QNH 102 tree. On first contact with Melbourne ground or approach, notify receipt of information Romeo. Time check, 0858 and a half.
That should be good. FCS SAS lag. Let's bring that all forward. Over the top we need our primes off, forward and aft on. Don't have the auxiliary, strobe will be off for the moment, cabin's on, that's where it's on. Everything else I think is good to go. Yep, not much up there. And we have a white. Trim is released. It's been a while since I've flown this thing. Might need to just hover it a little bit. A little bit of collective, chucking in some rudder. It's a little lighter than the 145, which I've been flying around a little bit more than this one.
181, good day, Melbourne departures identified, climb by assist, 12240.
Lachlan, you know more about helicopters than I do, than I ever will. I like the fact that you're around, saying hi. On the runway. Ah, that's interesting.
Velocity 619, contact Melbourne Centre on 123.75, bye-bye.
Melbourne Centre 123.75, thank you very much, Velocity 619.
Seeing these spots here. Get a bit of lag here and there, but we'll see how we go.
181, cancel speed restriction.
Settle it back. Cool, thought I'd be that spot.
784, report the time indicated entry.
320.
Guess we'll have a chat to the guy on approach, see if we can talk our way out of here.
784, maintain 320 knots or greater for space.
Maintain 320 knots or greater, 1794.
Well, approach, Lifesaver 30, helicopter 135 at Essendon, requesting lift off, and then VFR operations to Melbourne CBD via I was about to say Flinders. It's not Flinders. Flemington.
Lifesaver 30, standby. Course 1952 for Facecam, maintain 300 knots or less.
300 or less, course 1952.
I think it'll be a hand flying day today, pretty much. So I need to re-update my
1730, your first steering control is based on climb 1000. Tracking to Flemington, walk 3357, whatever.
Good range control airspace on climb 1000 and squawk code 3357, Lifesaver 30.
1784, connect Melbourne Centre on 123.75, and that's
3357, we're good to go.
You crackled up halfway through that on understanding contacting Melbourne Centre 123.75, that's as much as I got.
784, that's correct.
That's nice. Yeah, it does look like that's a bit close to a helicopter to be parking a car.
Melbourne approach, Airbus 8 Heavy, 5 out.
Anyway, we're cleared to lift.
Airbus 8 Heavy, Melbourne departures identified, climb 5, seat final was 240.
This final was 240, Airbus 8 Heavy.
Airbus 8 Heavy, cancel speed restriction.
I like this Airbus looking aircraft that's just popped in.
Contact Melbourne Centre 123.75.
Just realised I probably need to chat on Essendon CTAF. So I'll get that frequency up. Don't really have one here, do they? Tower if you need it, 1251.
Departure close 47 passing 1000 beyond close 470 on departure, do that.
Essendon traffic, Lifesaver 30 departing runway 17.
111, sending my 9,000.
Oh, the miles? I thought I had. Yeah, I have.
11 good day, another approach, C10, 5000, runway 16.
Click on show more, and we'll see it about second link down. There you go. Let's go. Time is 06. Over approach, Lifesaver 30, passing runway 17, Essendon, tracking the runway satellite.
Lifesaver 30, not yet identified, concerns 4 from Charlie.
Here we are, Charlie, Lifesaver 30. Let's get some actual altitude going.
Lifesaver 30 identified. 181, contact Melbourne Centre on 123.75.
There's the Tullamarine Freeway, a road that I've driven along, and I'll be driving on that road on Tuesday, tomorrow. Tomorrow evening at about 7 PM. I'll go along that road. That way of the center line. There's 1,000, we don't want to climb anymore. Try and find the bump trim there. Got the bump trim button. That should trim out the forces so I can go back to neutral stick about there. Flemington spotted. We have an area CTAF 1321.
Orbx approach for the Veneer, trying to retrieve about runway 27, airborne passing 3,000 feet with you.
Yep, we've got the Orbx landmarks, got that yesterday.
It's on a
And I believe the race course is one of those landmarks. Certainly the Westgate Bridge over there is.
And restriction can maintain flight level 240 at track 67.
It's 111, stand by start 4,000.
Stand by start 4,000.
Airbus 8, contact Melbourne Centre 123.75.
Gonna slow it up a bit and head down the Maribyrnong River.
123.5.
This is the Maribyrnong straight there, and it joins the Yarra, obviously. Melbourne Centre lights, Lifesaver 30 descending out of controlled airspace into the Melbourne CTAF.
Lifesaver 30, register radar control system 10 mate, full code 1200, frequency change group.
Exit change approved, and 1200. Nice everything. There we go. So we're clear to do whatever we want as long as we don't go back past the direction we came. As I said, we're heading down the Maribyrnong River now. I'm going to turn into the Yarra and then land on the helipads, the Batman Park helipads. I have a funny feeling I've got
111,
two Westgate bridges, because I had that add-on for the Westgate Bridge. I forget, find that add-on and delete it at some point. Port Melbourne looks good. As we turn around, we're going to slow down, get down to about 40 or so knots for the crossing of the bridge.
It's 334, good day, Melbourne departures identified, climb on 240.
I want to be on pretty much down the middle of the Yarra. Right side of the pier, Baltic Bridge pier.
Up the 850, good day, Melbourne approach, maintain 9,000, runway 1. 9,000, runway 1.
So that straight ahead is Baltic Bridge.
Velocity 850, number H135.
I believe it's named after one of the premiers of Victoria. Don't quote me on that.
Melbourne approach, Hems 1 on the ground, Essendon, Medivac 4, ROM 0.
Hey, there's the Lachlan and Hems 1. Nice to hear him.
Hems 1, Melbourne approach, tempo.
Bunch of boat stuff down there, that's pretty new. All the docks, these things here, all the yachts there. I love it.
It's a 34, number passengers identified, climb over 240,
Indeed, Helmer, I can do that too. In fact, I used to work in a building not far from where we are, we'll just be behind it. I used to watch helicopters actually flying this exact route, coming into the helipads that I can see right in front of me. Right there. Better concentrate on what I'm doing instead of looking at the old place I used to work. Might pick up Essendon on the outbound. Once we're out through this landing, probably have a chat to them about doing a circle of city orbit at 800 feet or 1,000 feet. I believe that is our helipad right there. Yes, got it.
You clear to enter control airspace, tracking Melbourne, climb 1,500, 46043, and whatever.
Let's get rid of this thing so I can see you.
Clear to enter control airspace,
over there.
climb 1,500 by Melbourne, squawk 6043, will go ahead as well.
What's the 850 descent? 5,000. 5,000.
The Matthew, yeah, pretty good scenery. Nice to have the helipad to back, so we can land on them properly. I do worry that I might still have a few scenery objects that were third-party add-ons. So if you see any weird conflicts, that might be why.
Melbourne departures, good evening. Velocity 1546, passing through 700 for 5,000. Dosel 1 departure.
1546, Melbourne departures identified, climb over 240, cancel
5 YZ, flight level 240, cancel speed restrictions, velocity 1546.
111, contact the tower, 10 distance 5.
Over the tower, 160, distance 5, thanks very much. 111.
There we are, settling down. Oh, nice. How about that?
Okay, Center 127.7, crash 123.05,
There should be another helipad just a little bit further along at the Batman Park. This isn't Batman Park. This is, I think this is Aquarium side. Anyway, we'll go up one. Like that at the CTAF. Yeah, River Helipads, Lifesaver 30 is at the Aquarium helipad, taking off and going to the Batman Park helipad. Hello Matthew, yeah, the event was pretty good. That's probably true, Lachlan. One of the helipads have been removed. 4 years, yeah, that's right. I think the, yeah, you're right. It's the Enterprise Park helipad, the one next to the aquarium. That's the one that still exists. This one, around the corner here. Can't remember, is that Batman Park or Enterprise Park? I was getting mixed up. There we go, another nice successful landing, not quite as centered as last time, but good enough. That'll be Spencer Street behind us. Crown Plaza Hotel. The conference centre right there, exhibition centre, whatever you call it. Crown Casino, straight over the river. And a walkaway bridge that I've walked across many a time. I need to do that again one day. Might do that on Thursday. Give a nice little walking. Remember back in the good old days, I used to walk around really weird circuitous route just to get a bit of walking done. These days I do, you know, sword fighting, swordcraft. But yeah, I might do that once more. Wednesday nights maybe? I don't know. Back when I was a bit of a loner. Trees look reasonable. Alright, let's get out of here and head down past Flinders Street Station. After that we'll gain some altitude, do a left-hand circle around the MCG. Then we'll pop back out along the bay and then we'll do another circle around Albert Park, and then we'll ask Melbourne Approach to let us do a orbit of the city. After we do the orbit of the city, we'll probably exit via the Westgate Bridge, shoot down towards... actually, we might do that first. Might come back from the orbit, because if we do the orbit and then go straight from the orbit into Essendon, that might actually work out better. So yeah, I'll get out of here, head through MCG, Albert Park Lake, track along the coastline down to Williamstown, that kind of area, Altona, and then from Altona I think we can maybe come back in from Altona. Let's have a look at that thing. think Altona. At Altona we'll turn northbound and then head back into the Westgate Bridge. No, we'll do a U-turn at Altona, and then we'll request a city orbit from pretty much Altona, Williamstown on that set. Hi there, John. How are you? Uncle John. Nice to see you. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll do the city orbit from Williamstown. We'll make it a right-hand city orbit, so it's off my side, and then we'll pop out of the city orbit straight into Essendon. So yeah, that'll work well. That means we only need to talk to ATC once instead of twice. Thanks for that, Miles Harrison. Yeah, I agree. The landmarks is great, and we've only seen some of them so far. So let's get out of here. Let's step aside into the river so we don't fly over the other helipad, and then we will continue forward. Let's not go into the yellow zone for the engines. Sounds good. There's the aquarium right there for little fish. There goes a train coming out of Flinders Street. There's another train coming out of Flinders Street as well. That's a 3-car train. Love it. Yeah, the train's pretty cool. There's my walking bridge right there. There's Elizabeth Street, and my work is up there somewhere. There's the cathedral. I really want to slow down. There's Australia Square straight ahead. Federation Square, I should say. This here is St Kilda Road. That there is the Melbourne Symphony Orchestra's performance location. Big hall there. And there's the Arts District right next to it with the fake Eiffel Tower. A lot of rowing clubs right there. Alexandra Park and Victoria Gardens next to it. I've ended up inside my own seat, sorry. There's the MCG straight ahead. There's Birong Ma right there. And Margaret Court Arena straight ahead with the roof on it. MCG there. Richmond's train station just beyond the MCG. The JB performance, I've had a few stutters. I guess that's to be expected with the density of the buildings around here. It's not too bad. There's, I guess that'll be South Yarra, Press, Prahran, that kind of thing. Stay below 800 feet, we won't need to talk to the ATC. We do need to be on this frequency though.
Jet 1533, comment 33,300, 5,000.
What's the 850, descent 4,000.
4,000,
Jet 1523, identified climb by the speed level 240, cancel speed restriction.
I'm on 240, cancel speed.
MCG looks pretty good.
Jet 527, contact number downwind 20.5.
Ah, now we're getting the performance hit. Now that we're looking straight down the middle of the city, that's a bit of an issue there, but got over it. It's fine now.
3,500 per side.
Just don't move your view around too fast, and you'll be go.
781 Melbourne departures identified, climb by the speed level 240,
Pilot ship 240 and cancel speed, Walker 781.
What's the 850, descent 3,000, speed Alpha approach runway 12.
There's the train lines. I said we'd do an orbit of the MCG, so I might as well. So that, my friends, is Melbourne Cricket Ground. And just beyond it you can see the actual Richmond Oval that they the Richmond Cats Football Club play from. Did I just call the Richmonds the Cats? Tigers. Sorry. My apologies to both Richmond fans and Geelong fans.
Approach November Whiskey Zulu on climb through 1,800, estimated climb 3,000.
Melbourne departures, g'day, just up 553 at 2,500, climb.
Okay, we'll exit the orbit here.
Just at 553. No departures identified, maintain 5,000.
Medivac getting cancelled with the 737s.
November Whiskey Zero identified, and go down in control.
Alright, we're going to head down to Albert Park Lake now via St Kilda. St Kilda Road, I should say.
Clear to enter the control area on climb 3,000, traffic around Monty, November Whiskey Zulu.
Albert Park's relatively easy to see. It is where the lake is.
7 miles behind an A320.
Pretty well straight ahead.
Downwind is 0.5.
Downwind 0.5.
So Albert Park with the lake is where the Australian Grand Prix is held. Down here we have the Cenotaph, the War Memorial in Melbourne. You may recognise that from the protests about COVID. In fact, I'm going to go back for that one because it's I didn't expect to get that much detail. No, even all of this is detailed, much more than I expected. I thought it'd just be in the city, but no, it's down here as well. Let's slow up a bit. We're doing 70 knots, we can go about 50. Back around for the Cenotaph, second pass. If I was a news helicopter about 12 months ago, this would have been very interesting, with the protest happening down there. Avi Yemeni getting arrested right in front of the building right there. I've ended up looking at the roof. Dang it, where am I on the camera? Or playing last post there during Anzac Day, but you have to be an army band for that. That road there, St Kilda Road, and we'll head back and do a lap of the Grand Prix circuit.
Just 1523, what's your plans today? We'll go there soon on the climb.
Stand by.
Come down to an appropriate low altitude for the Grand Prix.
Just 15.
Yes, it is a public road most of the time.
313 knots, twats, I've got the retract the landing gear.
Grand Prix time. I think I'll be breaking the lap time for Formula 1 car.
Maintain 310 and also grade in the climb.
310, all greater, just 1523.
781 for spacing.
That's a good question. Is the Alfred Hospital model properly? No idea. Haven't been there yet. This is the first time I've seen any of this scenery. I did a very quick orbit this morning.
713, 1900.
Yeah, not even come this far yet.
Just a 713, Alpha Dutch identified climb up 6, flight level 240, cancel registration.
Cancel speed, climb up 6, flight level 240,
The Australian Opera Company had a rehearsal hall back there. Still on the Formula 1 circuit. There's a chicane. Very, very hard turn coming up.
It's a 1523 for Saitek Cyborg, heading
I do believe that over there is the pits.
That's heading 360, just 1523.
And the stands. Yeah, that's the pits right there. That's where that rehearsal venue was, right there. Yeah, the PC's working pretty hard. I can see it struggling occasionally.
You're heading in the Melbourne Centre, 123.75 for bus.
123.75, just 1523.
Orbx 781 approaching 123.75 and 40 feet.
Massive hairpin right there.
Walker 781.
And back around the other direction.
Just up 50 at flight level 130.
And back around the other direction.
Approach, descend by star 9000, runway 1.
Then by star 9000, just star 50.
And approach to star 713, due to performance, we will require to keep the speed restrictions below 10.
And that, my friends, is a lap of the Formula 1 Grand Prix in Melbourne. In a helicopter. Love it. Alright, we'll head down the beach. Hit St Kilda. Brighton, maybe even. How far will we go down? Point Ormond, I think. So I'll do south end of Albert Park Lake, and then we'll turn onto Point Ormond, and then we'll pop back up St Kilda Beach. But yeah, that's the Formula 1 course right there, and there's the pit lane.
Up an approach, 208, descending through flight level 110.
208, today, Melbourne approach, runway 16. It's a 553, contact Melbourne Centre on 123.75.
There's St Kilda Beach there, and I can see those little buildings, those little beach huts all the way down the beach there. Should be good.
G'day, Melbourne. Departures identified, climb by the flight level 240, cancel speed.
Back to 1,000.
Climb by the flight level 240, cancel speed.
Leave, yeah, 1,000 feet inside the station pier area, isn't it? So we're allowed 1,500 at this point, but we need to be back down below 1,000 feet by the time we head back. Point Ormond.
November Whiskey Zulu, we're not going for a landing estimate.
November Whiskey Zulu.
Nice little U-turn, and we'll head back out. Kind of buzz the beach. There's some yachts, some very expensive yachts down there. I think that's the Nepean Highway. There's Luna Park. That is Luna Park. Let's do a circle of Luna Park.
Just 5018.
This is Melbourne's Luna Park. It's a lot smaller than Sydney's one, but it is older than Sydney's one. And there's the very famous face gate entrance. I think it's detailed enough to land out there. Let's do a opposite direction turn. Slow ourselves down, get ourselves lower. I want to see the face properly. And then we'll probably want to fly really low across St Kilda Beach too. Recognise that building straight ahead. That's slower up. Noise complaint central right about now. If a real pilot did this, you get to read about it in the news tomorrow. But there's Luna Park.
Just a 501, descend by star 4000.
Stand by star 4000, 501.
You did 808 descent, 5 star 5000.
Didn't expect to see that.
Star 5000, choose your 808.
But then again, why not? Luna Park. Orbx Luna Park.
Arrival,
Even got the tram tracks there on St Kilda Road. That's
flight
brilliant.
level 120, correction, flight level 120, descending to flight level...
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
111.
Let's get back out of here.
Okay, Disney Alpha arrival and information share.
9000 on my 16.
Okay, along the beach. Let's pass the beach.
Nomadic 190, Melbourne approach, descend by star to 9000, runway 16.
Roger, descend by the steep,
Ballarat,
Niner
Banning Hems.
and runway 16.
If only Broadmeadows could have that kind of pull. Ban pole there from hovering over us every night.
Whiskey Zulu, report ready for this.
Whiskey Zulu.
Ah, those are the palm trees lining St Kilda Beach. If you've ever been along here, there's a very interesting scale model of the solar system here. There's a little ball that's about maybe twice the size of a beach ball that represents the sun, and each planet is the equivalent size at the equivalent distance, and I believe it's something like 15 to 17 kilometers long, with the planet Earth about the size of a pea.
Where's the on left hand? Just about 5 minutes.
Nomadic 190, descend 5 star 6000.
Roger, 6000 by the star for Nomadic 190.
So St Kilda Beach, everyone. There's no waves to speak of because this is inside Port Phillip Bay, and the waves kind of get left behind at the head. Which are too far away to fly to.
The traffic gets your 1 o'clock. Head down straight above it.
There's a pier. Yeah, all of these buildings, I recognise that one. This is ridiculously detailed. Like I'm recognising actual buildings that are being passed in, walked past, parked near. It's not just the big ticket items like Luna Park. It's random that building there. Like, okay. Random apartment building 457 St Kilda Road.
Another Whiskey Zulu, like that, I was approach from my 26. And are you for touch and go or full stop?
Full stop, nothing Whiskey Zulu.
Like as soon as you start accelerating, you actually get a lot of lift. You need to pull back the engine. So you tilt forward and then it just climbs. You're essentially generating lift under your rotors as you move forward.
Descend 4000 by the side,
Coming up on Station Pier, clearly, with the Spirit of Tasmania in port.
Nomadic 190, descend by the star 5000.
Stand by the star 5000 for Nomadic 190.
It does indeed. It's pretty good. I'm enjoying this. This is my city. I live here. I recognise things. If you had to ditch the aircraft, I know where I'd need to walk to catch a tram home.
23.75, quarters 212, cheers.
I once visited a naval officer who's used to be a Vatsim member, QVA Virtual Day. That was in the HMAS Sirius when they docked right there, where the Knot Spirit is. That was a fun day.
Oh, Roger 501, initialize on the airline 412.
60501, contact number down, 120.5.
120.5, yes, right now, cheers.
did 808 descent, advise star 3000, third I'll approach runway 16.
By the bar 3000.
Oh, there's our own shadow on the ship there. Is that a helipad on the front of the ship?
Melbourne approach, g'day, Aussie 92 with you.
That's a helipad on the front of that ship.
Aussie 92, g'day, Melbourne approach, runway 36.
Runway 36, Aussie 92.
You know what you have to do when you see a helipad on the front of a ship and you're a helicopter?
Yes, that's 23 descent.
That's the first time you've flown in this add-on. Just asking, what do you think I should do?
Medic 190 descent, advise 4000.
I think we should fly very far away from that ship and never see it again.
Medic 190.
And departures, g'day, Delta Romeo Sierra with you through 2,204
Delta Romeo Sierra, g'day, Melbourne departures identified, flying by the seat, flightable 240.
By the SID 240, Delta Romeo Sierra.
Just up 23, Melbourne approach.
Get my view centered again.
This is Walker 597, do you still want me on runway heading?
Walker 597, turn right.
Throw it the other way.
Right, this is your Walker 597, thank you.
Approach, g'day, that's our 539%, 9000 we have information here.
Just 529, g'day, Melbourne approach, runway 16.
Which direction do I need to put my tail?
Approach, g'day, just up 523.
It's that side there.
Just 523, g'day, Melbourne approach, descent by star 5000, runway 16.
Just 5,000, runway 16, just up 523.
Glad the ship's not moving.
Descent by star 3000, third approach.
It'd be a lot harder if it was moving. Might be easier, but then you have to fly. Yeah, I've got no idea how you'd land on this thing if it was moving. Ah, it's not a real helipad. You fly straight through it. Dang. Oh well. Made a good effort. You cannot land on that helipad. Foreshowing. Get out of the yellow, there we are. Okay, heading back into the shore slightly.
You did 808, contact number down, 120.5.
120.5, did 808.
Yeah, I'm slightly disappointed because you can't land on that helipad. It looks so inviting, but you can't, it's not solid.
Around your third turn, right heading 360.
Right, 360, Delta Romeo Sierra, yeah, we're just fixing that now.
It's going to stay offshore for a little while.
If we get the hotel, we could
cargo
comply
port.
with that.
Walker,
That's Melbourne's cargo.
Direct also for Walker 597.
Get around Sirius 6 or into Hotel shortly.
Direct Delta 6, Delta Romeo Sierra, thanks.
Off to a hospital. That's a good idea. We're inside. Yeah. Melbourne Hospital's inside the control zone.
November Whiskey Zulu, clear on my 26 estimate.
This is Williamstown,
Whiskey Zulu, Roger.
which means that that's where the railway yards are, right there.
Eastern, looking to go to departure, down for 11 Whiskey Boy.
Roger.
I went there the other day, or the other week, last month.
11 Whiskey Boy.
Yes, I recognise those train yards very well. I tooted a steam train horn right about there.
Nomadic 190, reduce speed, back to the final correction stage, please.
Which hospital are you off to, Lachlan?
Roger, will be the 68 for Nomadic 190.
Nomadic 190, contact Melbourne down with the 0.5.
0.5 for Nomadic 190, good night.
Super 523 descent, by stuff 3000 clear.
That'll be the railway that goes to Werribee eventually. $50 a miles. Well, you've just paid me for this month, haven't you? What's the date? 13. Yeah, I'll get that money in like next week. You do pay once a month, but yeah.
Hi, Navigation
Nice.
Director Hotel, thanks very much.
I'm thinking of doing the Royal Melbourne, but I'm not sure about that. Let's see. Alfred Hospital. Where are you at?
Up in 92, clear to low controlled area and extended no quarter dive far.
Actually, there's only one helipad at the Alfred, isn't there?
Clear to leave controlled area on descent, LZ 96.
Ah, the Alfred's the one that's right next to Albert Park, isn't it? So we're just there. Fair. I think we'll do our entrance into controlled zone and then we'll land it in Royal Melbourne, RMH.
Rochester 5.
Need to be at 800 or above. There we go. Climbing up to 1,000. That would send the Lifesaver 30 is at 900 feet over Williamstown, requesting one right-hand city orbit of Melbourne City. Did we broadcast that? Just ignore us.
On 72, good day, Melbourne approach, runway 16. Lifesaver 30, you have to restyle your flight plan, please.
That's right. That's refiled, Lifesaver 30. Hi there, Claddy.
This is Walker 597. How about flight level 250?
Haven't got clearance yet, so we can't go past Williamstown.
97, contact Melbourne Center 123 to 75 for high.
Center 12375, thank you, bye-bye.
Center running Sheraton, left heading 030 for space.
You really need to be at 1,000 feet, not 1,100. Speed doesn't matter. Whatever.
Just the 523, contact Melbourne Town, 10 to 5.
105, stay up.
529 to descend by star 3000, clear dial approach runway 16.
Sounds busy.
Hey,
Hey, there's Williamstown Beach. I walked along that.
Lifesaver 30, full crew 357 and remain outside of South Charlie airspace.
3357, remain clear, Lifesaver 30.
Plus 172, descend by star 5000, runway 16.
5000, Victor Alex 16,
We could approach as far as Station Pier, I believe. Yeah, we'll stay here at Williamstown. It's okay. Once more, around and around. Ready, burning money.
Control airspace, tracking to Williamstown. Richmond, Melbourne, CVB at 1000. You are at
Get around control a zone from Williamstown, tracking Melbourne CBD. Let's have a out with that. So we're inside control airspace in a few seconds. We need to be at 1,000. And I'll give us about plus 50, minus 50, but we do need to be pretty on the money.
And request LA clearance.
You said right hand orbit, so straight ahead from there. Hi there, Ethra, Edward. We are Lifesaver 30. Or VH-VJB. And we can probably increase our speed a little bit. We're going to do about 80 knots between here and Melbourne, and then we'll slow down in the orbit. So we're now inside controlled airspace in a few seconds. I believe controlled airspace starts
529, your number 2, 9 miles behind and
at the shore.
Sit down 10 to 5.
So in about 20 seconds we'll be in controlled airspace. 30 seconds.
4,000.
Almost there.
November Whiskey Zulu.
Almost there.
You can keep your current full code and you're clear down the controlled airspace. Tracking Essendon to Rabbit. Climb to 4,000.
Almost there. And controlled airspace in 3, 2,
Whiskey Zulu,
1.
departing runway 17
We're there.
and request is downgrade to VFR 1500 by Williamstown.
So 1,000 feet as exactly as possible. Tracking to the CBD and a single orbit around. As we approach Albert Park on the other side, we'll request to land at Melbourne Hospital.
Airspace tracking Williamstown at on climb 1,500 and reported.
Which is near Parkville, I do believe.
Clear Williamstown 1500 will Coronado Whiskey Zulu.
Too high. Get it back down. And slow it back down as well. There's Melbourne's Wheel of Fail, which has once again failed and will probably never operate ever again. We're not sure if COVID killed that or if bad business practice killed it, but one of those. That there is Marvel Stadium, as it's called these days. And beyond Marvel Stadium is Southern Cross Railway Station. It used to be Spencer Street. And Spencer Street itself right next to it.
12375,
Slowing it up, slowing it up.
72, station bus, that's 3,000, clear double pressure, my 1. 3,000, clear double.
There's used to be the NBN office right there at the end of Spencer Street.
Hospital. Not above 2,000, request clearance.
I have indeed seen the INI builds. That building there is Victoria Markets. Very well known fresh food market kind of thing going on there. Massive car park for the markets and lots of
Squawk 052
solar power on the roof there.
Yeah, fine.
At Melbourne approach, QZ 1589, 729,000 with information, Tango.
QZ 1589, Melbourne approach, descend by start 5,000 and my 12.
I love that building there with the massive colours on it. It's always a bit distinctive as you go past.
Flight 30 to confirm after you're right in orbit, you'll be tracking to Helipad.
Lifesaver 30, I think, from Balti Bridge, we'd like to track to Royal Melbourne Hospital for landing there.
Lifesaver 30, roger, trackers requested.
Trackers requested, Lifesaver 30. Yeah, it didn't actually physically fail again. It's just that the business died over COVID, and I don't think they'll reopen the thing ever again. Lovely cathedral right there.
Helicopter
The
operating
Bluestone
in
building.
City of 1000 short.
I have been inside that building once, back in 2006, I think it was. We lost 500 feet without looking. Let's get back up.
172, connected down 1.0.5.
How do you make a throttle work? I don't know. Push it forward, that works.
172, connected down 1.0.5.
105, good job.
And one identified and clearance when ready.
Yarra River,
Hem's one ready.
Frigate Street Station, and
Peter in a control airspace.
St Paul's Cathedral,
On the
Fed
Sunbury
Square.
Water tank to Melbourne track at not above 2,000 report at Sunbury Water tank.
Clear and controlled airspace on the Sunbury Water tank to Melbourne track, not above 2,000 and we'll cut Hem's one.
And now that the engine's running, of course. Firstly, make sure the engines are running and actually in flight mode. Because they have two modes. There's the ground mode and then there's the flight mode. Ground mode is like no RPM.
Hello, whiskey zero, after traffic.
It's basically just for electrical power.
Lifesaver 30 traffic for you is a Cessna 172, currently at your 2 o'clock, 3 miles, tracking to Williamstown at 1,500.
Have the drive inside, Lifesaver 30.
Lifesaver 30.
So there's Balti Bridge. Oh, X-Plane 11. I've got no idea about X-Plane 11. Never use it. Don't own it. Don't have it installed.
And line if it's easier, I can give you clearance from Sunbury direct to Melbourne. That's right.
There's the Tullamarine Freeway.
Hem one, actually, could we just get from present position direct Melbourne?
Can't see the cheese stick. Oh, there it is. Cheese stick, straight ahead. Got it. Beautiful.
Hem's one copied, we can accept Sunbury.
M1 roger and control airspace check Sunbury direct Melbourne.
And we'll head down to 800 feet, cross over the cheese stick and the grader.
Control airspace, Sunbury direct to Melbourne, and we'll go Hem's one.
Oh, the major aviator? I don't know. They can't do it soon enough. I want to fly into Melbourne Airport. These milk runs in this sim, in the Phoenix A320. That will just top it off. These are the buildings that got locked down especially for COVID, right there. The disease buildings. And that there is the cheese stick. Stick of cheese on the ground. Moving on into Parkville now. Might even be able to see the field that we do our Swordcraft stuff in.
You did 1589, decent about 3,000, 2 hours fresh from my lunch.
Where's the hospital? Set it there.
Head on overhead Sunbury.
One contact number down 120.5.
Can't tell. I'll have to go off screen, have a look for that. that slower up so I don't have to get there too fast. RMH, there's Royal Park right on top of it. I think that's the Children's Hospital instead of the actual hospital. I'll have to come around for a second go. Second chomp. Where's the helipad? Can't tell where the helipad is. Should have researched that before we tried to land on it, eh? Oh, there it is, the bottom side. Okay. South side closer to the taller building. Alright. I thought it was on the flatter side, but clearly not. Ah, have we just about lost our sim? I've lost the ability to move anything in my computer at all.
Melbourne approach, hello, New Zealand 198 follower, passes flight level 155 and ascending via the star 9000.
New Zealand 1984, good day, Melbourne approach, runway 16.
Copy, yep, 161.
Yay! I managed to crash that. So yeah, the sim didn't like that very much. Let's give it another go. I think we might try and find standby. Apparently VPilot wants to update. VPilot really wants to update right now. It's like, please reinstall a new version of this VPilot right now. Because obviously a new version of VPilot came out in the last hour or so. What do you reckon? Restart and then head down straight to the RMH. See if we can pick it up from there. It's the Royal Park campus. It's down here that I'm looking for, I think. There's the big H right there. Alright, so that's the Royal Park oval that we're just flying over the top of. Flemington Road joining with Sydney Road. I had Sydney Road in sight. Don't know about the other one. Ah, it's right next to that massive roundabout. The worst roundabout in all of Melbourne. up there somewhere. That's an impressive structure. Cool. Once we're out of there, we'll head up to this place here, which is where we do swordcraft. Ransford Oval, or McAllister Oval sometimes. Then back to Essendon. Indeed you did, Aviator. Good old RMH. What's the time? 8 o'clock. One of these days we might do these Top Gun challenges, probably not for a while. Come on, Sim. Get loading. Bit of water in that. FASZ. I'm not sure what that means. Is it a ICAO code for a location? No idea. Ah, some kind of song. Never heard of it before. Yes, this loading screen is taking its time. Very, very long. was really hoping it would be finished the loading screen by now. I did see it move a little bit. Let's do another one. I reckon we're nearly there with the loading screens. Getting. Once we finally get into the sim, we need to reset it to daytime, get the real world weather, start the aircraft, and then fly it very quickly back to where we were. Land it, and then reconnect to Vatsim after we do all that. And once we are connected to Vatsim, we'll take off and head back to Essendon. Very, very quick Essendon to Royal Melbourne Hospital and back. Basically, I'm just checking to see if Royal Melbourne Hospital is A, there, B, has a helipad on it, C, can land on the helipad. That's what this bit's for. That piece of music was by Godfrey Finger, sonata for trumpet, oboe and continuo. Godfrey Finger was a what we'd call now Czechian composer. Back then they would have called him Moravian. Maybe Bohemian, but I think he was Moravian rather than Bohemian. Godfrey Finger died in 1730, born around 1655-ish. Cool. weather. Daytime. And make it late. Say 4:30. Yep, sounds good to me. Let's get it going. Don't need the test, did it last time. Primes are in. We'll start it quick. I don't like the batteries being in good order. There it is, EFB connecting. Starter still starting. Right, starter's good. Left starter's good, we'll go to full. Primes are out. Forward and after in. Static. Standbys. Avionics. Inverter. Anti-coal light. Position light. Strobe light. Internal lights. Turn them down a touch. Down to here. SVS. Good. EP set, and we have a white bar. We can go. We can go. Just waiting for the RPM to come up properly. Give it some encouragement. There we are. Done. Now, as I said before, ATC, we're not connected to Vatsim at the moment, so I'll just fly down to RMS and we'll pick it up where we left it off. Oh, the Titan Inspector, hope you're well. Indeed. Oh, the toilet, we had a sim crash as we were trying to make our way down to the Royal Melbourne Hospital. And for some reason we now have an altitude setting issue where it's telling us that we're at no feet. So I'm going to set up to 1,500 just as some basic thing. We're not using the autopilot anyway. Oh yeah, that's right. This helicopter has an autopilot. It's possible to fly it in autopilot. Not that we are at this moment. I'm going to go maximum power, and there it is. And use most of the power for going fast. Once we get down there, we'll need to identify Sydney Road. We just came out of Essendon clearly, so Sydney Road will be off to our left. If we get a little bit more altitude, I might be able to identify Parkville. I was about to say I think that's Mooney Ponds, but I'm not actually sure about that because Essendon's behind us. Anyhow, there's the cheese stick from the other direction. Yeah, the big park is Parkville, and that's where we do our Swordcraft Knight in Shining Armour stuff. So this is part of the big park here. The zoo. There's the big park there. And that'll be RMH right there. And I think that's the women's, or no, that's the children's hospital. 2 helipads on that too. I'm going to fly over the top of RMH and see if there's a helipad where we expect it to be. I think it's on this side, isn't it? I think there is. I can see something roughly where the helipad should be. It'll come out to the left side of the aircraft. We do need to slow down quite rapidly. There it is. Got it. On the helipad. Let's see if we can land on this thing. Zoom over slightly to the left so I can actually see. Please be solid, please be solid. We're solid. We're on the ground. Woohoo! I love it. Let's drop our engines down to idle power. Get some doors open. Let's log back on in. What do you reckon, Alfred? Alfred's down there next to Albert Park, isn't it? Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you're right about that. How do you get in and out of here? Well, you're meant to go over there, and there's meant to be a lift and a building there, but yeah, it ain't there. So after we get out of the Alfred, how do we get back into Essendon? I'm thinking MCG Mooney Valley and then straight in. Yeah, that'll work. Melbourne approach has disappeared on us. He's too scared of the helicopters. That's a pity. I guess we'll go to Melbourne, Eldonware. 12375. They won't want to hear from us. And maybe 120.5 as an option.
What's the 876, just then by start of 9000, QNH 1023, runway 16, expect ILS approach.
Oh, that's a bit of a letdown. Melbourne's approach disappeared while we were rebooting and playing trumpet. Anyhow, let's get our aircraft back into working order. We'll do that thing. We'll head down to the Alfred Hospital from here. So some random pass. I don't know why you'd need to go from Melbourne Hospital to the Royal Alfred, but there you go. It's a thing we can do. Maybe it's not even a patient. Maybe it's like a heart or something. Emergency heart transplant from here to there. Crazy things have happened. Let's go and do it. What frequency are we on? 1320. Melbourne approach. No, you're not there. Lifesaver 30 departing the Melbourne Hospital for Royal Alfred. Hi there, Rossi. Hope you're well. When we come out of here, I'm just going to go past where we do swordcraft because I can. So it's a thing that exists. So that's Sydney Road there. There's our oval. So just before we go down to the Royal Alfred, we're gonna pick up a LARP player. Maybe someone got stabbed too hard with a rubber sword. There we go. Someone got stabbed with a rubber sword, and now they need to be transported to the Alfred. There we go. There's the thing. Those trees are a little thick. So this is the field in which we play swordcraft. The trees aren't even half that tall, but anyway. We have our Sir Knight on board. That's one of the fields. We also play the other field quite often, depending on which the council likes for us. Well, I've played in both of these fields. And the little building that we do our sign-ons is in this forest somewhere. There. That building. That's the clubhouse for Swordcraft. Anyway, we're off to the Royal Alfred. Or was it just the Alfred? So if you want to come down to one of those fields Friday night about 7 PM and look at me in some knight in shining armour wearing a chainmail coif, playing a trumpet, that trumpet, then yeah, that's where it happens. It's Melbourne Uni down there. Melbourne Museum, I believe, at Carlton Gardens, right below us. Nice and building. Indeed, yeah, it'd be nice to have some of those kind of things. Like, please land on this road where an accident has happened, or rescue some dude that's stuck on a cliff somewhere. Land on a ship and pick up a passenger, take him back to the Alfred. Hello MCG, how you doing? I think I've got 2 MCGs down there too. I'm just seeing 2 sets of lights and I'm going, that might be one of the reasons it's pausing, because it's trying to draw 2 MCGs right on top of each other. One from Orbx and one from some random add-on that I picked up ages ago. South Yarra train station. Okay, so I don't know where the Alfred is. I don't know where these hospitals are. I never go to them. I know that's Albert Park Lake and it's near there. So let's look at Alfred, Albert Park. Oh, we're pretty much right on top of it now, aren't we? Okay. Oh, there you are. Look at that. There's Lachlan right there. In his Airbus helicopter that's showing up as an Airbus A330 instead of an A3, whatever this is. A145 or whatever it is. Really need to add some helicopters into my thingy. Agreed. And I do love the helicopters, they're pretty fun. I don't know anything about flying helicopters in the real world. Just have to be honest with you. But they're fun. You don't really go anywhere, but in a scenario like this where you've got all of the buildings and it's Melbourne, so I know the places. It's just, yeah, I know Sydney as well, clearly. I lived up there for 25 years. I lived in Sydney longer than I've lived here. But still, Melbourne. It's like coming back home. Ah, you're in a Augusta Westland. kind of missed the landing spot by a couple of meters, but I'm still on the pad. So there you go. Oh, and a car driving through the pad. Okay. Not as good looking as the Royal Melbourne. It's in the right place and we can land on it, so I'm mostly happy. And I'll just keep a monitor eye on Melbourne approach, making sure there's no one there. There is nobody there. Everybody's gone home early from the milk run. It's 8:30 in the evening on a public holiday. I think everybody's tired from yesterday, staying up till 11 at night. That's probably what's happened. Everyone in Melbourne's like, we were up until midnight last night. We have to go to work tomorrow. Tired. Let's go to bed. It's 8:30 in the morning. 8:30 in the evening. Ah, that's right. Oh, you're supposed to land in the yellow boxes. I did not know that. Why is that? There's a massive pad there. Why not land in the middle of the pad like a normal person? It's like saying you're not supposed to land on the runway. You kind of land next to the runway. Maybe for a glider. I guess they want to put 2 helicopters in there instead of just one. That kind of makes sense, I suppose. Helicopters can land wherever you want to put them. So that makes some sense. Is the helipad over the middle of the road? I've literally never been here before, clearly. Yeah, the helipad's over the road. Where it goes under the helipad. That's insane. I'll have to drive down there one of these days. Have a look. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. We've got Rossi asking for a Swanson Street, Burke Street Mall fly-through. Yes, we can, because Melbourne Centre and Melbourne Approach have disappeared on us, so we can do whatever the heck we want now. Hopefully Melbourne Approach doesn't show up when we're like in the middle of our airspace. That could get a little bit difficult to explain. Indeed, Cameron Shaw, I like it as well. Very different to anything that I'm used to doing. And given the amount of scenery fidelity that we have now in this simulator, something that I wouldn't mind doing again. And we've got good helicopters, at least 2 or 3 of them. We've got the Robinson, we've got this thing, we've got the Payware H135, which is a bit bigger than this. I guess we don't really have Melbourne-centric repaints for the H145, but we can fly the Sydney ones, it's fine. Yep, we're doing I think we're doing Rossi's suggestion, which is down the middle of Swanson Street and Burke Street Mall. So let's switch over to the Swanson Street. We'll slow it up, get it low. There's the sound shell. And Victoria Gardens right below us. Can I land in the MCG? Well, we'll do that after Burke Street Mall. But yeah, I probably can. Let's do it. Lots of tosses along. Which one? Swanson? Yeah, probably are. You can't drive cars along Swanson anymore. Anyway, this is Prince's Bridge. And there's the cathedral straight over there. Flinders Street Station, somewhere around there. There it is, Flinders Street. There's a train tracking along Flinders Street. There's the cathedral. There's a building that's going to be a train station soon. This is Burke Street, isn't it? Or is it the next one? Yeah, we'll go down this one. I think this might be the one before Burke Street, but it could be Burke Street. There was a car in it, probably not. Yeah, we've got Melbourne Tower, we've got Melbourne Centre, but we're outside of the centre airspace. If we had a Melbourne approach, we'd be inside his airspace even at this moment. If we had an Essendon Tower, we'd be inside their airspace. I think this is Elizabeth Street. There's Melbourne Central. I recognise the cone. I think that was Burke Street Mall there, was it? Wonder how Melbourne Central looks. Can we see the old gunshot tower inside the cone? Indeed, there's no 145s in Victoria, but they do have the New South Wales one. The one that I flew last time, the Care Flight one. Mounties Care Flight. Yep, that's Melbourne Central right here. And if you ever go to Melbourne Central and go up the escalators, you'll find a very old, what they call the, I think the shot tower. Well, there's to drop ball bearings down a massive tower, and it's inside that cone. It's an old brick building. Lego store, nice. So I believe that was Rossi's request to go down the mall. So I hope you're happy about that. We went down, I think it was the Burke Street Mall. We certainly went to Melbourne Central anyway. Got to fly around Eureka, which is Melbourne's tallest buildings. And then we'll land in the MCG. Moon's rising over there. Remember, I think I've got a scenery conflict on the MCG. I might have two of them superimposed on each other. That's because I added a third-party MCG a long time ago. In the very first days that we got this simulator, way back in 2020 in August, 2 years ago, the MCG looked like a Soviet bloc set of units. It doesn't anymore. Okay, that's getting in. Getting out's going to be a little bit tougher, I reckon. Ah. Alright, so underground. That's fine. Yeah, as I said, I reckon I've got two MCGs sitting on top of each other at the moment, so we're in the bottom MCG and now I'm going to climb into the upper MCG. I think the upper MCG is the Orbx one, just by the look of it. Cricket pitch isn't too bad. Try Etihad Stadium, or should I say Marvel Stadium. I don't think I ever put two Marvel Stadiums in there. So I'll go over to the Marvel Stadium now and have a look. Can anybody tell me what the name of this building is? Because I know I went to it once and went inside, met one of the organists there and played a trumpet piece in that building. And I've never been back there since. There's the Etihad over there. There's AMP Tower. Other than that, Dave, hope you're well. Ooh, I've just seen inside the Marvel Stadium, they've got the big screens and they actually have screens. They're not just a simple texture. I saw it change screen as we flew over. Yeah, we need to get in that building. That looks pretty cool. Medibank. Do I know some of that works at Medibank? I think I do. Maybe I used to, don't anymore. Yeah. Love it. Oh, it's even shiny. I'm getting reflections off the screen on the grass, I think. Oh, that's odd. I like it. A little bit low, but you know, you get there. I should put some footy on that screen. Now how to get out of here without burning our engines up too much. think I touched something with my rotor. Yep. Damn it. Oh, look at the fail wheel. It's nice and lit up. Rainbow fail wheel. Nice. Flemington race? Yeah, why not? Melbourne's starting to turn its lights on, and it's looking pretty good. Yeah, I'm still on Vatsim. We don't have approach online anymore, so it's a bit of a free-for-all down here. Balti Bridge looking pretty good with the lights on. So there's the Westgate Freeway. Let's maintain 1,000. Wouldn't it be hilarious if they had the flames coming up from Crown Casino? That'd be the top-notch thing. Just have the little flames coming up. I think they do it once every hour. I doubt they had put that in there, but you know, you never know. They did put an opening gate at Essendon, so. Is that the aquarium over there? Yes, it is. There's Exhibition Centre, Melbourne Aquarium. Train making its way along to Flinders Street. Flinders Street itself. There's that bridge I used to walk across quite a lot. Nice little eatery in here. I haven't been in there for a little while. Might need to try that out on Wednesday. See if there's any food places that are still open that I remember. Yeah, it looks pretty good at night. Into the Arts District. Hamer Hall, Princess Bridge, unstabilised myself in that turn. Just over Alexandra Gardens right now. Madman Entertainment in that office right there. Hello to the person that I know that works there. Haven't seen you for a while. Ah, the lights. Look at the city lights coming on. That is hot. I like it. That's pretty. Any other requests? I think we had a request for Flemington Racecourse. We'll do that. That's fine. We'll do Flemington Racecourse. There's Parkville with all the parks lit up. Unlike the Swordcraft game last week, where it wasn't. Thanks, Melbourne Council. Might want to turn the lights on in your park next time, eh? Fly with the hot chick, so then you brought one with you. Don't have to think about the other ones. Easy done. Going to fly back over Swordcraft, which are those collection of built this section there. So I see they've got the lights on, unlike as I referenced our game last week. The council turned the lights off like 4 separate times over a period of 2 hours. And I had to call them and turn them back on again. They'd only go on for like 20 minutes. Hello, Swordcraft. Over to Flemington. I'm going to pass over the cheese stick, I reckon. Yeah, it is, Alexander. An amazing view of the city. There's the cheese stick. That's what we like to call this thing here. That's the grater. And there's the stick. Cheese stick. Cheese stick. That's the freeway. Is that you lock on over there? Someone flying very low over the, I think that's Williamtown, might have been that Cessna. Anyway, here is Flemington Racecourse. That's where I had my first vaccination for the COVID, at the racecourse. I've got no idea. I had fuel, we had a sim crash. Burned some since then. Helicopters tend to burn the same amount of fuel regardless of how fast you're flying. So, unlike an aeroplane, like a fixed wing aircraft, the cheapest and the cheapest way of making sure that you have more range is just fly the helicopter faster. Because the faster you go, the less fuel that you use in per kilometre. That's how it works. I never have been to the Melbourne Cup. Alright, we're heading up towards Essendon now. We don't have any ATC apart from Melbourne Tower. And he's not bothered by what we're going to do. So, unless we actually fly to Melbourne Tower itself, he doesn't own any Essendon airspace. And we're only like 6 miles away from Melbourne. Yeah, I'm glad we stayed for the night shift. That's very nice. So I've got a bit of day flying in. We've watched the sun go down. We've seen these lights come up. Melbourne Orbx. All we're waiting for now is Melbourne, the airport. And then we will have an almost complete Melbourne. Apart from Moorabbin. So 2 products left for this part of the world. We need Melbourne Airport and Moorabbin, and then I'll be quite happy. Yeah, Avalon could do with an upgrade too. What's our altitude? 1,000 feet. It'd be funny to go ahead and do the old hover over Broadmeadows. That would be hilarious. Yeah, I might do it. We'll go fly over the top of Essendon here and make our way over. I think that's another aircraft doing something quite similar over there. Ah, is that Lachlan again? Just flying the approach. That fair enough. No, that's actually someone flying the approach in the 17. Okay. That's a legit actual aircraft landing. Fair enough. Where's Pascoe Road? I think that's it there. Yeah, that's the swimming pool. Got it. I know where I am. I could drive home from here. I could walk home from here. That's Glenroy, I do believe, coming up. Glenroy has a railway crossing. That'll be the railway just about there, in fact. That dark patch running through. So there's the crossing. There's a Coles supermarket right there with the. There's its car park. There's Glenroy train station. We don't want to cross the ring road, because if we do cross the ring road, then we start fouling some of Melbourne's runway 27 approach. But up there is the Broadmeadows Town Centre, that big building here. I think that's the ring road right now. There's a little oval, and my house is very close to that oval, and it is a very favourite pastime of the police helicopter to come up to the oval and come to a complete stop on the hover. A bit like that. And then they'll just chuck in their autopilot and sit here for an hour observing Broadmeadows. We're about there. And my house is very close to here, and I hear this helicopter sitting here all day, all night, 3 AM, 2 AM, whatever. Just sitting here going blah 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 blah. I'm going to hover over this park. And my gosh, it is annoying. Straight ahead, we have this road going over the top, which is Widford Street, and then beyond that we should have Jakarta Railway Station. I think Jakarta's right below us now. Yes, it is. That's the train station right there. Essendon. Ah, that was you landing? Cool. Wasn't sure. Anyway, there's the ring road. Yes, they also do orbits. I like them doing orbits better because then you hear it come and go and come and go. If they do the hover, they do it over the park. And I'm well within the noise profile when they do that. Hey there, Infinite Flight, nice to see. Always good to get in a 152. Beautiful tiny aircraft that are really annoying to get in and out of. But apart from that, they're pretty fun. Well, welcome back home to Essendon. I'll park in that little visitor parking spot that Lachlan was chatting to us about. Very nice. Thank you for your advice, Lachlan. I hope I remember it next time I fly this aircraft from this airfield. Thunderstorms? No, I don't want to fly in that. Hopefully they pass for you. And we can start shutting it down. Avionics, static ports, cabin, strobe, anti-cols, Let's open this here door. And we'll shut it down. Standby, inverter, yada yada, position off. Let's go into the camera mode, and I think Aviator had a request to see his old stomping ground somewhere. Also, we have a Discord picture, apparently. What's up there? Gotta drop our transponder. Ah, my Discord has gone and crashed on me, apparently. I'll get back to that later. There was some talk about which aviation company is it at the main terminal. Do we really want to be going through that section, or do we want to drive? Because walking across the field at Essendon doesn't seem like the most wise idea in the world. Air. Random letter. Aviator, remind me where we're going to look at. Is it Prime Aviation? So, welcome to Essendon. Do you want to buy a car? Gates shut. They're going to let us through. While we wait for the gate to open, I'm going to go back to the start of this stream and see the comment. Pearson Aviation. There we go. Apparently these things are on a timer in the Orbx scenery, so at some point this is meant to open up and you can drive through. But of course you don't have to wait, you can always just go over the top like that. Let's go. Mind your taxiway. Oh, there we go. Opening up. Taxiway thing's closing. Clung. And now we can drive through. Should have just waited a couple of seconds longer. Long drive, even a longer walk. There's the Babcock hangar. Bounce. I don't know what bounce is. Free jumping revolution. Is it like a bouncy castle thing? Hangar 6, 7. Control tower. It's a long way down to the terminal. Essendon Fields. Parking, airport. Here we go. Welcome to Essendon. Terminal directory. Sharp Airlines, toilets, Orbx simulations. Very self-referential there. In your city, you can catch the Route 477 bus to where I hang out, Broadmeadows. To Essendon Station, even. Okay. Want to rent a car? Want to wait for Sharp Airlines? Want to grab your bags? Oh, they've still got the old link service to Wollongong on the wall. That hasn't operated for a while. I should have something more sharp appropriate up there, like, I don't know, Hamilton, Portland, one of those kind of places. Where's Orbx? Is it on the other side, is it? Is Orbx down here? Animal Referral Hospital. Can't remember where Orbx is. There's some random office building. I know how Orbx has a outward facing window, don't they? Never been upstairs before. What's up there? Oh, nothing's up there. That's a bit of a letdown. Home scope. Yeah, there's the edge. Okay. I feel Orbx must be the other side, eh? Ah, here we are. On Orbx. Check in for your COVID. What does that check into? I'm assuming it checks into Orbx. That would be the logical place for it to check into. Where's my QR reader? There it is. Orbx. Essendon secret code. Oh.
The Orbx Orbx team is proud to announce the development of Essendon Airport for Prepared, Explain, and Microsoft.
Okay. Just goes to their video. Nice. Hi there. Nice kitchen you got. There's some people developing some scenery. Hey dudes, make Melbourne Airport, quick. Stop making American and European places. Make Melbourne. Come on. Hurry up, Melbourne, Melbourne, Melbourne. Once you've done Melbourne, you can do Moorabbin. Once you've done Moorabbin, you can do Avalon. And after you've done Avalon, I dare you guys to make Bacchus Marsh. That'll be hilarious. Anyway, that's my suggestion for today. Bye. Cool. So that is Essendon Airport and Melbourne City and a helicopter. So hope you enjoyed that very different Milk Run Monday experience. Don't often get to do that kind of flying, or this really up close and personal airport kind of stuff. It's quite fun. I'm just going to check on VAT USA calendar, make sure there's nothing obvious that I'm missing out on. I think I'll be here for F&O. They haven't put an F&O in. It's blank. Got an East Coast F&O in 2 weeks' time. Got a Detroit and don't know what this one is. Austin to San Antonio on Sunday, but I don't know what they're doing on F&O. Maybe they're not having one this week. Let's see what else is happening on Vatsim events, because this will be the last moment I get to speak to you guys, probably before the weekend. So this date currently is the 13th. That makes Friday or Saturday morning the 17th and 18th. Something called a newbie night. Vatpac newbie night. Alright. Paris, Brussels and Frankfurt at like 6 in the morning or something crazy. No, 4 in the morning. Even worse. That's all good. Cool. We'll go back to the baggage claim. And we'll leave you guys there. Hopefully you enjoyed the look around Essendon, the look around Melbourne. Till next time though, I have been Musical Aviator, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a very nice evening. Bye for now.